Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode. So for this episode we are on the Groundbreaker, and there's a few quests for me to do, and some leveling up stuff, which I'm going to get into now. Yeah, that'll do. And yeah, there's a few like side quests and whatnot, so for this one we are going to take Parvati over to Junlei, who is the
And an old Nikita 3.7? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
The board would like to remind spacers and other
who is the main sort of engineer in this place.
Must be
So let's go
housed on
talk
a
to her.
sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Roland Destrain. Nice place you've got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Well, once I get out of Impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just... Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
No need to be so formal, Parvati.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Thanks, Junlei. I had some other questions for you.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
It's kind of warm here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get those parts, don't worry.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Alright.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisements for the...
Ah, cool. I was going in the right direction anyway. The Salvation of Emerald Vale. Okay, you gotta go to the lower decks.
Hey, McRed. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Huh. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
How would you put those things down before you incinerate the entire deck?
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm here for some parts. Junlei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
So, can I grab those parts then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
I don't want to bribe him. Oh, fine.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the key from the lady?
The principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others to keep from being roasted alive.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Alright, got it. Thanks, McRed. Yeah, scrounging little bastard.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. We'll cut them off.
He'll end up as crazy as he is.
How do I get up there?
It's crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy.
Hello.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell Groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on.
Too late.
Okay, I'd say that was pretty easy. Wasn't too hard to find the area. And wasn't too hard to talk my way past these guys, so all in all, pretty good. Better than nature. They do make some random stuff, don't they? Bread, skin cream, ointment, whatever that thing with the nozzle is. Anthracillin? No idea what that is.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna go and talk to that guy wearing the moon on his head before I go down there. I wanna get some heavy ammo for the gun. Oh, what's this?
If you're hungry, you've come to the right. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
I'll be off now. Thanks. Thanks for the offer. Okay, where's the moon head? Species choice.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Have a look.
Cool. $140. Nice. Right. Okay, I got some good ammo now. Good amount of ammo. Should be able to take on these... Was it mantipillars, you said? Yeah, I should be able to take on these things.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right.
They don't have a good time.
Nice one!
Everyone all right?
Good news? Strong health with the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not...
Ah. Well, the Vicar's making use of his weight in gold, I guess. Making use of his weight in gold? That's not right. Showing his weight in gold? Oh, worth his weight in gold. That's the one. Okay, that didn't go too badly. I think the vicar's still unconscious upstairs though.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Cool. Ooh, hang on. What's down here? And back we go.
Step lively, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
Okay, just talk to John Lee now.
This is House.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
The ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Right, well, I think
You've got my attention.
I better be off. What do you think you're doing? I'm just like, I was just gonna be off. Bye.
Do what you want, I guess.
Okay, where am I going?
Have you seen this man? Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm afraid Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him exactly?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Oh, yeah, of course he did, yeah.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Trust me, you probably don't want to know details.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things.
Again, I'm very sorry, but can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Welles. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Welles might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board interested in Welles anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything about Welles?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Alex never mentioned anything about Phineas Welles to me.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you. Okay. What have I got? Oh, leveled up. Oh, of course I did, yeah. It's leveled up. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, God. Where is my head? Level up that, level up dialogue a bit more. Oh, got another 10, cool. Ranged, a bit more. Dialogue, short, and stealth, yeah. So that is, okay, that one, that one requires me to be off Groundbreaker. That I can do on the way out to the Groundbreaker. That I can do on the way out to the Groundbreaker. And that's probably the most important one. Do distress signal recording on your ship. Okay, let's make it. On the way out as well, I can do
board rep's office used to be in the docking bay.
the Vicar's quest and hack into a terminal.
My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff about omelets and,
You have found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering an associated restricted area. So I assume. Oh,
Hold it right
By
there.
all means.
yeah, I thought so.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Just don't complicate my job, okay?
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just off, and
This
they're
is
like, yeah, fine.
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
wish I could do that.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
As you say.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that Scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I'm gonna go nick some of these things as well. Okay, was that it? Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my god, run, 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 run. Yeah, made it. Cool. Amazing. Alright. What mods do I have? So this shoots laser beams now, I think. Cool. Tinker. Coolio. Let's go back to the ship. And make our way for Roseway, or whatever the distress signal is. I think it's Roseway.
What do you think you're doing?
Ah, I keep forgetting I can't steal a shit. I was just leaving.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, there you go. It says can get to the Roseway landing pad.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Alright, Felix, tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious, you're giving me a shot. Alright. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there, I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
I'm enjoying this so far.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Okay, I've viewed enough. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Okay, well, we'll see you on the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Oh, well, you know he does have a sense of humor. Right, let's get on the ship. So I'm going to be calling it a day here, I think. In the next episode, I'm going to be heading towards, is it Roseway? Well, I'll be checking out this distress signal and then heading towards Roseway. For now, though, yeah, calling it a day. Hope you're all enjoying the walkthrough so far. Hope you've all enjoyed this episode and the commentary and the slightly sort of unique, I'd say, RPG approach I'm doing to this walkthrough. or I'm taking with this walkthrough rather. If you could leave a like and a comment, and thank you, Ada. And if you wait until the end screen, that's about to come up in a few seconds, you will get a link to my channel, and just hit that and you can subscribe and keep up to date with the rest of this walkthrough. For now though, that's pretty much it, so until the next episode, you take care.